Let's go. Forza of Eisen 2. We have the blue Isengard player, Andy Brandy. Exilion, actually, sorry, I take it back. Against the red Isengard player, Andy Brandy. Hey, Colin, welcome. Hoodwatcher, welcome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. What is this map? Never played on this one. Yeah, it's Forza of Eisen, dude. Like the old OG, you know what I'm saying? The OG map. Oh, guys, I cannot tell you how many games I've played myself on this map in Battle for Middle-earth 1. Dude, like over 1,000 games potentially, you know? I used to play Gondor only, and I was, you know, I used to be a camper. So I was basically camping all the time, building towers and trebuchets around and inside the wall, and then just stalling the game until I had like Army of the Dead and could just one-shot the opponent base with Army of the Dead on all the powerful summons from the Gondor faction. So yeah, I was a pretty lame player, I have to admit. Son Goku, welcome. JJ, welcome. Zero High, welcome. In Limbo, welcome, guys. 15-minute no attack, GG, yeah. 2 furnaces, Uruk Pit into the 3rd furnace. Kribane is being used from the blue Isengard player to scout the area, and Andy Brandy is holding his own Kribane. But now they of course know the matchup, and Andy Brandy on the other side is building 4 furnaces into the work pit. Okay, so basically a economical opening for Andy Brandy against a normal opening with 2 furnaces into the Uruk pit from Exilion. That's the plan. Into the second Uruk pit right after. That's a pretty early second Uruk pit though, but keep in mind that unlike in the Rise of the Witch King, the Uruks here, they are a bit cheaper. They cost 300 instead of 400, so it's a bit more affordable for you. But after seeing the enemy work pit, he's actually cancelling the Urukai and getting a pikeman on the field instead. Which makes sense because you need to, like how can I say, it's like a counter system. RTS games are always working like that. I was also playing many Age of Mythology campaigns recently, and I can tell you that's the same thing, you know, in Age of Mythology. You see a unit, you need to counter that with the other unit. Hey, Benzi, long time no see, my man. How are you doing today? Thanks for tuning in. 1v1 on Umbar. I see that Son Goku is actually doing a great job in the E-League so far. Maybe Son Goku can teach Balindru a little bit. I would like to see also Son Goku against Balindru, by the way. Hey, guten Abend, Toppi. Schön, dass du hier bist. Okay, Pikeman and Urukai next. Pikes are leading forward, alright. Shanks votes for no force random. Noob League, yeah, okay. I mean, again, it depends on what you guys want to see, you know. If you guys want to pick one faction, I'm down for both. It's about what you want. Even though I would actually root for the random, which is gonna kind of force you to play different factions, because playing the same faction over and over and over again, you know, you will not be able to perform good in the tournaments, because the tournaments are always random mirrors. Your long-time viewer on YouTube finally turning into a stream. Hey man, that's the first, yeah, I see your first message. Thank you so much. Aragorn is my king. Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate that. And welcome to the BFME 2 stream today. We are on the patch 1.09 version 2.0. And by the way, guys, just quick information for you. The version 3 is going to be released very soon, and I don't know any of the changes they're gonna come up with. So the second it's gonna be released, we're gonna make like a you know, intro for the patch, which will cover all the recent changes they're gonna implement into the new patch on our YouTube channel. And also, by the way, guys, we are also working currently on a brand new video for the YouTube channel. It's gonna be like the best mods of BFME games. It's gonna showcase all the mods I have played myself, and which I can recommend to you guys in all the Battle for Middle-earth games, and also about how to download and get them. So that's a huge project. Though this kind of stuff needs a lot of editing. Thanks to Balindru is of course possible, but I believe it's gonna be released during the weekend. Bad trample, by the way, with the Wark Riders, guys. Very bad done. BFME 2. BFME 2. So basically, we are right now on the patch 1.09 version 2.0, and the version 3 of this patch is going to be released very soon. Shanks, where is the BFME 1 HD video? Yeah, I forgot about that. I gotta be honest, I forgot about that. But what I mean, it's not hard though. All you gotta do, if I'm not wrong, you need to just download the HD edition, run it, and that's it. Then you have like an icon. It's called BFME 1 HD edition. You just double click on it, and boom. I would not recommend you to use it online though, because it's buggy. I'm not using it myself because of that reason, Son Goku. So it's a buggy thing for multiplayer. It's just not good. Like many visual effects are missing, you know. For example, when a Trebuchet has Firestone upgrade purchase, you won't be able to see that on the HD edition. It's bugged. And it Luxus, where is Luxus? I don't know, man. They were playing before Son Goku, not Son Goku, Sauron versus Luxus, but I missed that. I would love to cast those games, but they were already started. They were already starting the game when I came online to Game Ranger. Wark Riders are looking for a trample. Pikes are not in position. Beautiful trample, killing all this Urukai with the whole ability, which is a boost of 55% increased damage. But reverse looks so bad, that's why I want HD. Yeah, HD edition for single player is not a problem, but do you want to use it online in multiplayer? If you want to use it for yourself in the single player mode, then you can just install the mode and that's it. I think it's a FFG. I don't know if they want to actually play the challenge, can tell. Hey Mr. Balin, long time no see, man. I mean, I was not streaming for a long time. Actually, long time is kind of misleading, you know. When I say long time, it's been only 4 days, but it feels like 4 years to me, you know what I'm saying? Because I was streaming almost every single day recently. Uruks are going for a counter attack, and Lourdes is going to be the first hero of the game number 1 in the Isengard mirror match on the beautiful map Forts of Isen. Ask them then? Okay, let me ask them. Hey, is this I mean, they can't read my message, I think. Vision of Palantir has been used. I will ask them after the game. Warchant has been used from the red Isengard player in the Brandy. Lourdes is on the hand, but Uruks are as fast as the Uruk hero Lourdes himself. That means chasing them is kind of pointless. The furnace is going down. The builder is also going down into darkness. Actually, Actelion is getting inside the genes, dealing a lot of damage to Andy Brandy. And that's the Actelion I was expecting to see also in the New Era tournament we had a couple of days ago for BFME 2. But unfortunately, in the tournament, Actelion got kind of kicked out in the very first round. I mean, nothing went all the way I was expecting it to be. I was actually expecting to see Archangel, but also Actelion, really high skill level players of BFME 2 getting quite far in the tournament, which was unfortunately not the case. They were actually getting kicked out quite early in the tournament. But that's also great on the other side. You know, Sauron, of course, was the expected part. I was expecting already a lot from Sauron. But in the Christmas tournament, we will also have Luxus, who's, I believe, like the biggest rival to Sauron. And that's gonna make it a bit more challenging, because last time I was able to cast Luxus against Sauron in the top 10 challenge. Luxus was able to win. Lourdes is running for his life with the Carnage, but once again, you know, there is no point of chasing, because you are as fast as Lourdes. You will never be able to catch him. Eisenpike's best unit in BFME 2. Yeah, Pikes are generally very, very good in Battle for Middle-earth 2 and in Rise of the Witch King. They are just good against anything but archers, you know? They are quite tanky, they are dealing crazy amount of damage to the buildings, they are actually bursting down the heroes also in no time. So I believe overall the Pikes are really, really reliable units, but also they are quite expensive here in BFME 2. They cost 450 each, which makes them way more expensive than the Urukai, you know? They cost 50% more, guys. That's a lot of money and cash you need to invest for the pikemen. Looks like Andy Brandy wanna creep, and we can in the meantime take a look into recurring command points and power points. Actelion, the blue Isengard player on the right side, has collected 6 power points after the Creep Vein and Vision of Palantir. He never went for the Warchant, by the way, from the spellbook, but he could if he wants to. He has also 650 command points available for now. And his opponent, Sugar Daddy, also known as Andy Brandy, has also around 6 power points collected, but he was not picking the Vision of Palantir, no, he was going with the Warchant and Creep Vein. So Palantir, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Palantir is gonna lead you to the Industry power spike from the spellbook of Isengard. So that might be obviously the choice from Actelion. We will see eventually very, very soon. Urukai, Uruk Pikeman. And by the way, guys, if you missed the announcement in our Discord channel, it was yesterday night, today in the morning, potentially you heard about it. Age of Empires 4 is going to be released very, very soon, in about a week. So 28th October, I believe it's like, what, 9 days from now? And we will give away at the release date 2 Age of Empires 4 in the Deluxe Edition, which is normally costing you 80 bucks. You might get the chance to get it for free. And we will of course throw that in our live stream. So at the release date, we will be playing Age of Empires 4 on the stream. And at the end of the stream, you will get the chance to get up to 2 Age of Empires 4 in the Deluxe Edition for free. Stay tuned. I wish you, of course, in advance, best of luck. And it depends, you know, when not many people are gonna participate in that, you have higher chance of winning, of course. But it would be nice, because the idea behind this is, if you guys get, I mean, whoever gets the gifted Steam key to download the game, We can actually play that afterwards together. The builder is running it down. It's the second builder. Never mind, he's gonna be able to save him for now. Big commitment. Lords is using Carnage. Almost level 5. Has Carnage, has Cripple now. The enemy Lords is only level 2, by the way. So that means this Lords can run them down, no problemo. The Furnace is being protected for now. Vision of Palantir has been used. This Lord is on the hands, ladies and gentlemen. He's diving in a bit too much. When Carnage is off, you know, you don't need to overchase. Almost level 5. But remember, Creebane is able to nullify the leadership bonuses and the buff from the spellbook. PowerPoint wise, we have 10 power points collected for Exilion and 9 power points collected for Andy Brandy. This Lord is almost level 3, but level 4 is needed to stop the enemy Lords from moving any further. And the 10 power points is going to be invested into the White Man of Dunland, which will be now used on top of the enemy crossbowman. This Lord is crippled, by the way. Use Carnage. Carnage also gives you a bit more tankiness, 20% increased armor. Hey Stefan Cracker, Checker, welcome man. Welcome to the stream, my dude. We have some show match series going on between Ectelion and Andy Brandy, guys. For everyone who was just tuning in. In the first matchup, from a random mirror, or that's a devastation usage from actually the red Isengard player. Devastation doesn't only give you the money, but also in BFME 2, which makes it quite effective, it is able to stun the enemy units for a short duration. And even heroes can be sniped. Just arrived, this is a new tournament, or is this continuation of the one? Hey man, Tomas, welcome to the stream, my dude. This is not a new tournament, this is like a show match series between these two players. We had just finished the BFME tournament, I think last Friday, for 4 days ago. And we are still in the planning of the next one. It's gonna be potentially a 2v2 tournament for the next one. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I want to see also a 2v2 tournament for a change. You know, we have seen many 1v1 tournaments now for both the games, BFME 2 and Rise of the Witch King, in the last weeks, months, even years. And seeing, you know, a 2v2 tournament instead is gonna be a nice refreshment. And also thanks for the first message in the chat, by the way, Thomas. This is the first time I see you in the chat. Hey Raf123, thanks for connecting via Xing. What is that? 750 command points available for Ectelion, and we have 700 command points available for Sugar Daddy, also known as... Oh, look at that! Shenanigans! Saruman the White, ladies and gentlemen, is joining the party. Yeah, 2v2, I think it's gonna be Fiesta. I have something in mind. I want to actually combine the good players with like noob players. This way we don't have only entertainment but also Fiesta. You know, Fiesta is always entertainment. And I believe this way we get the chance to kind of connect the noob players, the medium players with the great players, and force them to play with each other, which can actually be quite funny to watch. So you don't get the chance to choose your ally, you will get an ally. Oh really? Really? Shenanigans, yeah. So Saruman is here, but he's only level 1, he is not making a move yet, and Saruman is of course a very game-changing hero. I donate myself as a noob player. I mean, of course, everybody, like, you know, with noob players, I mean like everyone beside the top 10 player. And, you know, you don't need to be a noob, like anywhere from beginner to the medium skill level is of course more than welcome to participate. And we know the top 10 players, for example, Luxus, Annie Brandy, Ectelion, Archangel, Mustafa, Sauron, of course. Those players, they won't be getting the chance to be connected in one single team. Beautiful trample, Berserker spam actually from Ectelion, but of course it's not very effective against the Warg Riders. It's not gonna be possible. Still level 1, level 2 is needed for the Fireball. And yeah, Ectelion is not in a good spot now. He has no Wizard himself, his Lords got taken down. Nope, his Lords is actually still alive. That means Saruman needs to be careful. Because cripple duration in BFME 2, if I'm not mistaken, has to be around 30 seconds. 30 seconds is enough time to take down the Saruman in a one-on-one situation with Lords all alone. But the enemy Lords is also really close for getting level 4, if I'm not mistaken. So if the Lords from any Brandy gets also level 4, means that this Lords is also not gonna be able to move. Who wants to be my pro teammate? It's gonna be like a randomly... Like the way we're gonna handle, or we were handling the situations in the past, is like we will have 2 wheels. In the one wheel we will have only the good players, expert players, and on the other wheel we will have like the noob medium players, you know. And then we're gonna spin each wheel once, and then you have like a random ally. So it's not like anybody can choose you or you cannot pick anybody. It's gonna be completely randomized. The only thing which is not gonna be randomized is the skill level. Lourdes, by the way, is level 4, has cripple on cooldown. This Lourdes has no cripple on cooldown, you can use it now. There's no Hound, DK9, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Or K9, appreciate that, means a lot to me. Saruman got crippled down, but I feel like that Ectelion doesn't have the force he needs to take down the enemy wizard. Yes, the House of Healing Armory is up on the field now, but it's only level 1. And I believe the Ectelion money is also not looking the greatest. Nearly 10 power points collected. I want a wheel with only Sauron. Choosing the Devastation, by the way, which again is able to stun the enemy units for a short duration. Fireball! Oh, Lourdes throwing the sword, getting inside the jeans. He was stunning Saruman. Saruman! Lourdes, oh, the heal is a bit delayed. By the way, in BFME 2, Isengard is also healed from the spellbook, but it was just a little bit too late. Was not enough to save his wizard. And Lourdes once again is proving that he is the worthy one. He is the MVP. He is the best and most cost-efficient hero in the entire BFME trilogy. Is the Trash Code. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. That's the first time I see you in the chat. Eyvallah Birkan, hoş geldin. Alright, the enemy lords got crippled down, but you know, losing Saruman makes you lose the momentum, makes you lose a lot of money and cash. Devastation is almost available for Andy Brandy, by the way. And I cannot tell you enough how much of an impact Devastation has in BFME 2. I mean, even in Rise of the Witch King in BFME 1, it's still a great power point from the spellbook, which gives you a crazy amount of cash instantly. But in BFME 2, it's not only about the money, it's about the stun. And I mean, let's be real, stunning enemy heroes is kind of crazy if you ask me, you know what I'm saying? Because there is nothing else that can actually stop that. It can actually stun enemy heroes, like there is no crowd controlling effect besides the cripple from Lourdes that can do that. So you cannot stop a hero unless you have a hero yourself. But Devastation changes the fact. Level 5 Lourdes, but again Kribin is around, flying around, which means leadership is getting completely negated right now. Beautiful trample though into the backline with the Warcry. This holy moly, it was a beautiful one. Look how many crossbowmen he was able to kill. One more trample to rule them all. Yes, let's go. What is that actually? Oh, Mind Launch Expansion? What is that? I want to see that. Are you not bombing yourself with that? Can't tell. 925 command points available for Andy Brandy and 825 for Ectelion. I believe he is reviving his Saruman. Devastation has been used to stop the enemy units. It's like for a short duration, about 5 seconds if I'm not mistaken, but the 5 seconds in some situations can actually be long enough for you to achieve something of that. Lourdes level 7 has pillage, money, and Isengard's economy is unmatched in the game, but now we have forge plates on the enemy Uruk-hai. And let me tell you that much, like having these upgrades on these Uruks looks so great, guys. Looks amazing. Eyvallah, sağ olasın kardeşim. Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate that. Does he have also heavy armor? Yes, he has also heavy armor purchase. Look at them, guys. Look at the sexy Uruks now, please. They are looking so nice with the forge blades and heavy armor. The blades are looking like from Star Wars, you know what I'm saying? Like, not the Yeti one, but the evil one, you know? Warg riders with forge blades too. But it's a, you know, a huge Isengard army now coming from the blue Isengard player Ectelion. And again, you know, losing the Saruman hurts. I don't want to repeat myself, but I have to. Because it's a huge investment of money and time. And he was getting killed by being level 1. He was not able to achieve anything. Kill is on cooldown like for the next 5 seconds. Sif, yes, true. Okay. I mean, that's a strong army though from Andy Brandy. Don't underestimate that. Armory is level 2. Level 3 is needed for the fire arrow upgrade, which is gonna give you a huge damage boost on your crossbowman to make them hit like a truck against buildings too. Lourdes is of course the game-changing hero here. He was definitely the game-winning hero. Because killing the Saruman, you know, gives you so much freedom. And you know the fact that Isengard player, in this case the opponent Isengard player, was investing so much money and time. Oh, cripple? Cripple! But he has nothing to commit on him. He has nothing to commit on him, guys, and there is no chance he can take him down. Lutz knows that. He's celebrating. He's like, yeah, look at me. Look at, I mean, this guy is a huge fan from Saruman, because who else would let somebody tattoo a white hand on your face? You know what I'm saying? Huge army from Ectelion. Is it worth focusing upgrades to few units or spam units? It depends, though. I mean, you need to find the sweet point. You know what I'm saying? You need to make units, of course, but you should never overdo units. Like, it's always nice. Oh, the Watcher, beautiful Watcher, nicely done. Like, you want to make sure that you have enough money to keep making units, but you have also the money to upgrade them. But in most cases, having more units on the field is better. That heal power delay costs so much. Yeah, the heal lag was definitely not on the side from any brandy. I hope you understand my point, Flexible. Like, you want to make sure that you have enough units to fight for the map control all the time, and if you can afford it, you go for the upgrades as well. And upgrades, of course, are better when it comes to fully commitment. You know, when you want to finish off the game, when you want to deal economical damage, when you want to take on a huge fight, upgrades are gonna be much better. On the one side, I like that because it's a El Clasico matchup. Good against evil is always great and fun to watch. On the other side, I'm kind of sick of dwarves. Let's be honest, you know what I'm saying? I don't like the dwarves anymore. So we have the blue dwarven player Ectelion at the left side against the red Mordor player Sugar Daddy, also known as Any Brandy, on the right side. Umbar better. Yeah. Two slaughterhouses coming up, and yeah, that's the map, chat. With gas looks like that. I mean, it's a pretty medium-sized map. It's nothing too big. We have a work layer on the side lanes at the bottom and also at the top side. No, there's troll layer. Troll layer. Beautiful design of the inns. Looks like that. Trolls are protecting those inns, like in almost every single map. And we have also two work layers. So not many creeps. 2 layers of works, 2 layers of trolls. That's it. But I like this map. 2 slaughterhouses, Orc Pit into the 3rd slaughterhouse coming up right after. And Mordor was using the Eye of Sauron to scout the area. Eye of Sauron in BFME 2 is a high tier leadership, which means it's always able to stack with everything but the high tier leadership. So you can't have 2 leaderships at the same time. That's not possible. The reason why it is called high tier leadership is simple, because that's the only way you can get armor and damage from the same spell. You know? I think we should change the starting resource. 2000 could be nice, because we always see same things at the beginning of the game. It would be kind of fiesta though, because I believe that's gonna favor the one or the other faction big time. Like for 2000 resources, you could potentially rush a really important and strong hero like Lurth, for example. You know, you can start the game before hero. And some factions would benefit from that a bit more than other factions, would make the game a bit more unbalanced, in my opinion. Like, for example, there are huge, effectively strong heroes which cost you less than 2000, and you get the one faction who gets the hero, like Lurz, for example, or I don't know, like Elmi or whatever, and the other faction doesn't have the chance to do that. Can be bad. Come on, dwarves! Okay, creeping. But I believe this is actually making it a bit more interesting, because the opening in this kind of games are game deciding. And you have many possibilities, you know? And of course with 2000 resources at the beginning you have even more possibilities, but I don't know, man. I was never thinking about trying that out, to be honest. Imagine 4000, you start with Gandalf. You can't even start with Gandalf, because in BFME 2 he costs you 5000. Guardians of the Galaxy. Archers are the best way to defend this, because orcs need ages to take them down. Keep in mind that the Dwarven Mineshafts are the tankiest resource buildings in the entire game, with 2700 HP, level 1. Slaughterhouse are also quite tanky, 1600 with level 1. Tunnels, Malon trees, and also the tunnels, Malon trees, and furnaces are the squishiest resource buildings in the game. They have all around 1000 resources, 1000 health only. So I believe it goes like that. Tunnel, furnace, Malone tree, slaughterhouse, farm, and last but not least the mineshaft. Hey Knogget, welcome. Your opponent won't start with a 1000. Yeah. I mean, that's obviously, you know, like the same settings are also working for the second player. But what I'm trying to say is like that I believe starting with 2000 is gonna kind of favor the one faction. You know, it's kind of make the random pick a little bit unbalanced, I feel like. But we can try, you know. There is no reason of not trying that. You never know until you try it out. One Guardian was able to survive. It's like one of the 300, you know, getting back to... Look at this, my bearded friends. But overall, guys, I gotta be honest, I think BFME 2 graphics are just much, you know, next level. The game's looking a bit faster and also kind of involves a little bit more heroes in the gameplay. In most of the games, I was able to see expansive heroes like Dean, like Legolas, like Gandalf I've seen many times. And I also believe that this is important because, you know, the reason why we like this RTS is because it's Lord of the Rings related. And what else is more Lord of the Rings related than heroes? What makes the game different than any other RTS game like StarCraft or Age of Empires or Age of Mythology? It's the heroes, it's the lore behind the game. And that's why I believe heroes have always been a big impact on the Battle for Middle-earth games, and they should also. Beautiful burst. Glad to be here again. Nice, man. Thanks for tuning in though. Appreciate that. It's always nice to see you in the chat, Knogert. The mineshaft is getting bursted down. We have level 4 orcs. Level 2, almost level 3 orc archers. Let's take a look into the current command points and power points. So Mordor, Sugar Daddy, has almost 7 power points collected after the Eye of Sauron. His command points kept, can't get any more units on the field right now. He has to build more and more slaughterhouses. On the other side, Ectelion has 475 command points. He's a bit down in compared to his opponent, but that's fine. He has also around 7 power points collected after the rallying call start. Dwarven faction is the only faction in Battle for Middle-earth 2 that has no scouting ability from the spellbook. For example, Man of the West has Human Wood. Mordor has Tainted Land, Eye of Sauron. Goblins have Tainted Land, Cavebed. Isengard has Vision of Palantir, Creeping. Elves have Farsight. But Dwarves have nothing. For Dwarves. Okay, 525. Hopefully the new Lord of the Rings series will draw some people into this game. Would be awesome. Maybe, you know, I think it's gonna do the job, I think. Because I believe that like the majority of the people who were playing Battle for Middle-earth game many years ago kinda are in my age. They would be around 30 something, maybe a bit younger, maybe a bit older, but the 30 is gonna be like the number, I believe. Like maybe 28, maybe 32, but that's gonna be the age of the majority of the people who used to play Battle for Middle-earth games in the past. And I'm assuming they're gonna give it a shot. You know, they're gonna definitely watch the series, and there is a high chance that they might kind of remember the good old times they had playing the Battle for Middle-earth games in the past, and you know, why not? Maybe they will return. Crazy Munich 88, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Means a lot to me, man. Welcome to the streamer, dude. 25-35, yeah, exactly. Are you going to play Age of Empires 4? I saw something on YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna play Age of Empires 4 in the release date, and at the very same time, in the release date, we're gonna give away 2 Age of Empires 4 in the digital deluxe edition on the stream, on the live stream, at the release date. I was already pre-ordering 3 of them. 1 of them is gonna be for me, and 2 of them is gonna be for you guys. Tainted Land being used. Big burst. Hello, fellow kids. Hello, Helix Demon, man. Demon, welcome. Oh, the music. The music for the hobbits from the Shire. The Nazgul. Nazgul is with us. I like this mounted Nazguls too. Gives Mordor like the mobility you are missing in BFME 2. Because unlike in Rise of the Witch King, you have no Haradrim Lancers available in this game.
Worthy of
Build built me an army worthy of Mordor. Oh, but Haradrim Palace might be taken down. Yep, Hobbits are trying hard. Frodo Baggins from the Shire. Oh, the Frodo Baggins, the ring bearer, has been slain. Look at him, guys, with the sword. Oh, he's going down. Down, down, down. To Goblin Town. He's going to creep this one at the very same time. Dwarves, they are trying to protect themselves, but they are kind of falling behind. And Dwarven faction, once again, is a faction... Yeah, you know, you need to have a lead to be able to snowball your lead into the victory. But if you fall behind with Dwarven faction against a scaling faction like Mordor, I believe the longer the game goes on, the harder it's gonna become for you, is Dwarves against Mordor. Like, that's how the factions are working in Battle for Middle-earth game. Some of them are scaling quite hard into the mid to late game. Just like, think about League of Legends, for example. Some champions are bad early game, but they are shining bright like a diamond in the late game. And same also here in BFME games. Some factions are a great early game, but if you don't achieve too much... Oh, what was that? It was just hitting the air with the slam. But this is not over yet. Mordor is down actually to 550. And Dwarves have 675. He was able to get 3 power points, almost 4. After the Hobbit summon, the Rallying Call, and the rebuild from the spellbook. Nazgul is level 4, by the way, getting dismounted to get a bit more tanky against Pikemen. The debuff is coming in clutch. Very, very important and significant debuff, making the enemy units lose a lot of stats. But this hero is also hitting like a truck. Gloin, the daddy of Gimli, has the Shake Foundation available, which can burst down a building and even hurt the fortress big time. The truck wasn't strong with him through that. 725. No battle wagons yet? Oh, but that's gonna be changed very soon. Battle wagons are gonna join the party to add a bit more mobility and also more sustain to the Dwarven army. Remember, the battle wagons can give you additional armor and damage leadership and also sustain. You know, sustain is pretty important too. Which factions are best for the late game? Mordor is the best late game faction. Mordor is the best late game faction, my friend. Like, the amount of you know possibilities you have with the Mordor faction is kind of crazy. Like, in the worst case scenario, and I believe you need to always like think about the late game. Or you see the Shake Foundation, beautiful. I think late game is about the heroes. The economy is also very important. That's why Mordor is so great, because Mordor has crazy strong economy, right? With industry, with like the pillage, you have so much money you can get in the late game. Of course, there are better factions like Isengard in terms of economy, but Mordor is overall the best faction because good eco, very strong units, super reliable heroes, very, you know, solid and tanky buildings. You can always go Haradrim archers, you can get attack trolls, drummer trolls, mountain trolls, Muma kills, like, come on now. You have crazy strong debuff, super strong hero like Witch King. 1.09 version 2 is out. Yeah, this is of course the 1.09 version 2 already since a long time. But they are currently working on, on the version 3, Helma. And I believe that's gonna be also released very, very soon. Maybe in about a week or two. I need to talk to Ectelion though, because he's the one who's making the patch. But I know that they have been working now on the most recent patch, or the update of the patch, since a really long time. Hey Vader, welcome dude. Almost level 6 Nazgul, 675 for Hobbits, and 500 command points for Sugar Daddy, the Mordor player. Actually, Dwarves are still leading so far. But Gloin has been taken down, keep in mind. You have 2 Nazguls, one of them is level 1. Level 2 is needed for the Dread Visage, which is, of course, the debuff. And you can have 3 of these Nazguls at the same time, which means you can actually have like 3 armies moving forward, and every army can maintain one of the Nazguls to kind of decrease the amount of damage and armor from the enemy units. Cintoras 9219, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. The battle wagon has been taken down, by the way. Level 6, he has now the chance to use the Murgle Blade, which works like a small duration of the cripple from Lourdes. It's able to slow down the enemy hero and also poison the enemy hero or unit. And if the hero or unit dies, it's gonna turn into a white, which also is gonna fight for you. This is BFME 2, yes. Pablo. BFME 2 normal patch. No mods, nothing like that. But guys, we are currently working on a mod video, and it's gonna be like a mod recommendations of the best mods for Battle for Middle-earth games. I have so far 4 mods. I have 2 mods for BFME 1 and 2 mods for Rise of the Witch King. So if you have any other mod you could be adding to the list, maybe let me know. But the only mods I was able to play so far are the Legends of the Third Age mod for BFME 1, as well as the Shadow and Flame mod for BFME 1. And then the Age of the Ring and the Eden mod for Rise of the Witch King. Measure of X is coming in clutch with the Raiders of 32. Thank you so much for the raid, Measure. Appreciate that. And everybody, guys, thanks for tuning in, for joining. We have some fun in Battle for Middle-earth 2 on the patch 1.09 version 2.0 between Ectelion from Argentina and Andy Brandy from Slovakia. The score is 1-0 right now. We are in the game number 2, but oh my goodness, the undermine from the mighty Dwarves. That's what I like to see. But actually, he was not killing anything, dude. Not even the Oryx died to that one. But keep in mind that he was having the buff from the Tainted Land and also from the Eye of Sauron. That means he had like 60% increased armor. Remember, Eye is able to stack with the Tainted Land, you know? That's why he didn't die. And by the way, guys, we are in the game number 2. Andy is playing the Mordor faction in this game, and Ectelion is playing the Dwarven faction. So it's pretty close game for now. Barrage is available, will be used. Actually, he's killing more of his own stuff, to be honest. Builder. I mean, the builder is very important because he's always building with Dwarven skill. The Nazgul is getting in safety, level 4. The Hobbit summoned once again from the Shire. The gang, you know, the Hobbit gang, Frodo Baggins, Samwise Gamgee, Peregrine Took, and of course, Meriadoc Brandybog. And Gloin is level 6. Dude, when this guy gets level... Hopefully, guys, listen to me, chat. If this guy gets level 10, you will be hyped and you will be happy to see the Shatter Hammer animation in Battle for Middle-earth 2. Just hitting like a truck. So effective. So fun to watch that. The builder. 4 power points collected. Mordor is dropping down to 550. Dwarves have 850 command points available for now. And remember, Mordor didn't go for the... Oh, he went actually for the Industry, which is almost gonna be available once again. Haradrim archers on the field, but he gets him trampled down by the Battle Wagon, who is now running it down. Battle Wagon is surprisingly tanky against archers, but quite squishy against pikemen. He was able to get away. And look at the pressure. Look at the pressure, guys. Guardians, extroverts, everything what your heart desires. Shake Foundation is available from the Daddy of Gimli. He's looking for a chance to potentially kill like a level 3 Orc Pit with one single shot. And even this is normal auto attack. Look at the auto attack damage. You see that? Dude. Boom. Boom. He slaps, you know? He slaps hard. And he gets also a lot of experience from that one. Look at this. Half a level, right? Yeah, you see? Half a level. So getting level 10 is actually easier than you might expect. The mineshaft is going to be taken out. That's very important for Mordor to clean up the area. And now Morgulblade is on cooldown, right? Yeah, it's on cooldown. Slap. He knows he's doomed. Like, if you have nothing nearby, you cannot save him. Does he have heal? Yeah, he has heal. Use it now. Nice. Okay, that is the reinforcement though. Turn and kill the white. But I believe one Guardian is not going to be able to save you. But look at the Gloin. Holy moly. Gloin is slapping. Gloin. One more? Oh no, not even close, baby. Gloin. Dude, the heroes. Going. Step him. Step him. Oh my goodness. The heroes, they are literally able to survive with one single HP. Both the heroes, Nazgul from Mordor and Gloin from Dwarves. Come on now. Dude, this guy had like 0.1 HP or something. 10 power points, 11 power points, 950 command points available for Dwarves. On the other side, we have 14 power points collected after the barrage for Mordor. He's only 11 away from the 25. But he's down to 600 command points only. But it's okay, because he was using the Industry on the slaughterhouse behind, which is boosting the money to 350% resource income. Which is amazing, because it's like you have like 3.5 slaughterhouses instead of 1. You know? The builder, the battle wagon is getting in safety. Hobbits from the Shire coming from the inn, by the way. There's a special unit from the Dwarven faction. The troll is still remaining on the field, which is kind of funny. And we have only the Nazguls on the field, right? Yeah, we have only the Nazguls, level 7 and level almost 5. Level 6 once again unlocks the Morgul Blade. And I believe Gloin is still recovering inside the mineshaft, yeah. Hey Lurilu, welcome. Remember when Isengard summoned dragons in the books? I can't talk about that. I never was able to read the books. Gimli on the way? I don't know, Archangel. I was not checking the money from Dwarves. Might be on the way.
We sheriffs will join the fight.
To spot the daddy, maybe? Could be a possible choice. But I don't see him yet. I would love to see upgrades on Dwarven units. You know, Mithril Mail, Forge Blades, all the shenanigans. Would be nice. Only BFME 1 you can check what heroes are. Yeah, exactly. That's actually quite unfortunate. You cannot click on the upgrades or on the heroes here in BFME 2 and in Rise of the Witch King. That's not possible for whatever reason. Would be awesome if they could add this one. So you as an observer have like much more control, you know? 2 Nazguls. One of them mounted, one of him dismounted. Rallying Call for a damage boost. Gloin is level 7, almost level 8. Shatterhammer, hitting like a truck. Undermine is available, which can also be great. Yes, also 18 power. Remember, Undermine here and BFM. Oh, look. Boom! It's a level 3 Haradrim Palace, by the way, guys. Holy guacamole! Oh, heal! Oh, he killed it. He killed it. Level 8, but Gloin is going down. But the Shake Foundation, holy man, that's crazy. Hakan, thanks for the resub, my man. 5 months now. Thank you so much for the huge support, and welcome back.
Hakan Offerdia just resubscribed for 5 months. Ahoy.
Ahoy. Appreciate the support, man. Means a lot to me. Thank you, thank you. 22 power points. I mean, what I wanted to say, guys, Undermine costs you 15 power points in BFME 2, unlike in Rise of the Witch King. So, yeah, that means he's now only 3 power points away from the 25. But I believe the power points from Mordor are a bit more devastating in long terms. You know, the Balrog summon or the Rain of Fire. I believe they can be a bit more dangerous than a Earthquake and the Citadel summon from Dwarves. It's not bad, but I believe that Mordors are a bit better, situationally at least. And Mordor is like 1 power point away only from the 25. Dwarves, they need 2. So it's pretty close. We will see who's gonna get it first and how effective they're gonna be using that. Because it's also very important, how effective are you being, you know, with those power points from the spellbook. They have long cooldowns, so you better use them wisely. And power points are rising. 825 for Mordor and 1000 for Dwarves. Battle Wagons are looking for a trample. Gloin has been taken down. I don't see Gimli on the field yet. There is a sneaky attack, by the way. The Slaughterhouse, level almost 3, is gonna be taken down. 26 power points for Mordor and 27 power points. Earthquake? Is he gonna use it though? I wanna see that. Oh yeah, he's using it, boys. Boom. Oh yeah. Actually, he was... Dude, what? He killed only 1 single Haradrim Palace, dude. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Earthquake against highly leveled buildings and fortress, not the best effective one, but he was able to deal a lot of damage to the fortress. Maybe he will be committing on that one. Mouth of Sauron is on the field now from Mordor. On the other side, 28 power points collected. Mouth of Sauron has Daubt with level 4 and the Evil Eye with level 3. Hobbit Summon will be used. What is the plan? 30 power points, invest already. Invest, my dude. Balrog, the demon from the ancient world, ladies and gentlemen, is gonna be his choice. The hobbits are bullying Mouth of Sauron. He's like a dead mouth now. Silence. And he's corners. But in the meantime, where is the Balrog? There is the Balrog, boys. Durin's Bane, ladies and gentlemen, ignites him for a boost of double the damage, 100% damage boost. Phew. That's your fire whip on your face. Forge Force is going down just like that. Now it's about defending yourself at the same time, but he was purchasing the armor upgrade on the fortress to make sure that he is not gonna be defeated. Because without armor upgrade, the fortress is quite squishy against especially Dwarven units or heroes like Gloin. You can actually take down the fortress in no time with the Shake Foundation. Now Breath Fire. Phew. The fire whip actually deals massive damage to buildings, guys. Holy moly, it's also reloading quite fast. I believe you will get the chance to use like 4 times at least, maybe even 5 times the fire whip during the time remaining of the Balrog summon. So that means you can actually 100% kill 5 buildings at bare minimum. And that without using your auto attacks or your breath fire. But he was able to deal a lot of damage. It would be awesome if he can take down the barracks though, to cut down the resource or the unit production from his opponent. And he has the chance to do that. Fire Whip. It's a level 1 Hall of Warriors only. I believe it's gonna be one-shottable. Red Fire is available. He was not using it one time yet. But in the meantime, the fortress is under attack. Gloin is once again hammering, you know. Gloin is like a siege machine. Double maybe? Does he have heal from the spellbook? The answer is yeah. And yeah, Gloin is just, oh, level 10 unlocked just like that, guys. You get huge amount of EXP from killing the fortress, by the way. Gloin now has the chance of shutdown animation. He's getting crippled down. And baby, boom! That's the shutdown animation on your face, son. On your face. The Nazgûls are getting flying away. And GG's gonna be called. Ectelion, I cannot believe that, was able to win with Dwarves. 2 slaughterhouses coming up for the Mordor player, Archangel. And on the other side, we see early barracks after the first Malone 3 coming up for the Red Elven player, Andy Brandy. Beautiful. Kartoffel. I like chips. I like pommes though. I mean, you know, the Kartoffel, the potatoes from McDonald's or Burger King, you know, the fries, they are also delicious when you put like ketchup or like the sauce, you know, always delicious. I like also chicken nuggets, you know, chicken nuggets. Archer start, that's always something we see more and more often, almost in every single game. Archers, they feel like a great starting unit in this game because they give you everything what you need, you know. They give you a great defense with the high DPS they have against something like orcs, but also they give you the chance to creep the Warg layer or even Troll layer by themselves. Hey Mustafa, welcome dude. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Malone 3. Rallying Call is gonna be his choice, so he's not picking up the Farsight for scouting, which is kinda interesting because, like again, in BFME 2, if you pick random is random and your opponent doesn't have a chance to scout your faction. But I believe you wanna creep this one as soon as possible. Rallying Call is gonna give you the chance to creep this a bit faster, by boosting up your damage by 50% and also your combat experience by 50%. But you can see and tell, oh, wait a second. Oh, the builder has to be careful, guy. Careful, the builder, run. Oh my, the burst damage though. One more shot and he would be goners. I can play versus Archangel, but I believe they need to finish off the best of 9 challenge first, Mustafa. So easy creeping, even though it took a little bit longer than I was expecting it. The troll is smashing though. The troll is raging. Oh, hello darkness, my old friend. He's creeping, nice. In the meantime, elves are also untouched. But maybe he can steal the money, no? No. What is the Mordor player doing? Tavern start. Okay, Tavern start for the Corsairs. Corsairs of Umbar. So Balindru Chvitanga, you don't get the Umbar map, but you get Umbar units. Lorien archers are $300 and the others are more expensive, mostly just because of economical choice. Yeah, archers, they are actually, yeah, 300. Pikes are a bit more expensive, and also Lorien warriors, Hollywood, that's actually quite expensive unit. Lorien warriors, in compared to the Uruks, they cost even more than Urukai. Didn't know that. But here we are, guys, learning the game. Malone 3s are coming up, this Steeble, now building up for the elves, for the Rivendell Lancer units. And we have a Nazgûl. Nazgûls are involved in every single Mordor gameplay we have seen so far since the tournament. The New Era tournament we had like a couple of days ago finished between, the finals was between Andy Brandy and Sauron, which was 5-1 for Sauron if I'm not mistaken. The final result. Creeping, beautiful. But... and also Corsairs are quite expensive, they cost 400 each. 400. A lot of cash, a lot of dollars. And they're also dying like chips, you know, against archers. And their DPS is also not the greatest, but now with the Tainted Land, he has heavy armor. I mean, armor buff. Beautiful trample, very well done. Great. The Nazgûl Screech. Hit the last hit, maybe? Yeah, level 4 already? Just like that? Nice. Just like that. Oh, we have a fight. But it's a bad fight for Mordor to take. Rallying Call has been used for the second time, and also the placement of the Tainted Land was kind of questionable. Oh, beautiful trample. Nice micro here from Archangel, getting into the backline. Very well done. One more. Micro around. Don't run into the pikeman. If they touch you, you're not gonna like that. Trust me. Tavern units all the time. And by the way, this is giving you the discount. Like you see 2 taverns, you get 10% discount. 3, you get 15. 4, you get 20. So remember, they used to cost 400. They cost now 360 only. So you get discount every time you have like more and more taverns up to 4 for 20% discount, which would make them cost you only 320. Still quite expensive though. Still quite expensive. Lancers? Lancers, yeah. No heroes on the field just yet. No one can micro pikes here. Why? Are they hard? My pikes are retarded. Any brandy in the building. It's kind of tilted. Beautiful. The slaughterhouse has been taken down. Great. Corsairs are sneaking though at the bottom right corner. He has not War Chant or the Eye of Sauron. All Lancers going for a counterattack and no pikemen. Trample, trample, trample. Just trample them. I would just trample them. Why not trampling them? Does it hurt you if you do? I don't think so, right? Oh, beautiful trample. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Just trample them and knock them down on the ground. I would like to see firebombs. Why not firebombs? Actually, trample doesn't hurt them that much, guys. Maybe they are tanky, or maybe Reminder Lenses are just bad. Can't tell what it is. But in the meantime, the counterattack was defended quite nicely by archers and also lancers. Almost 6 power points collected after the Tainted Land for Mordor. 550 command points available for now. Andy has 500 command points himself, and he has also around 6 power points collected after the Rallying Call. Trample one more time, but avoid the Easter eggs. The Nazgul is also doing a nice job, almost level 6 already, which is gonna unlock the Morgul Blade. Maybe we can finish off now the Slaughterhouse. I think he should be able to. Yeah, the Slaughterhouse is going down. And 6 power points collected now. No heroes yet from Elves. Maybe Haldir could be a nice choice. We have seen also Legolas many times. But what we have not seen many times yet is definitely Thranduil or Elrond. Those heroes, they are quite rare. Maybe just because they are quite expensive. Arwen is also not feeling as strong here as in Rise of the Witch King. She's not bad because she gives you also leadership here, unlike in Rise of the Witch King. But the Flood is by far not as impactful as in the Rise of the Witch King, in which it's kind of OP, kind of crazy, you know. I've seen many shenanigans with the Flood in Rise of the Witch King, in which she was almost able to one-shot the Balrog herself. And I gotta be honest, Balrog overall in Rise of the Witch King feels like a chip, like very weak and squishy, dies against anything really, you know. Even Silvertone arrows from the Mirkwood archers can melt him in 5 seconds. And for me, as a BFME 1 player, it feels kind of very strange because in BFME 1, nothing can hurt Balrog or kill him. Almost 10 power points collected. Oh, the Malon tree is going down for sure. Very well done here from Mordor. The pressure is real. He has units everywhere. More Corsairs. Nazgul is getting away. Nice. Andiamo, Dariola. Is Mara in the business, Dariola? Is Mara back in the business or not? Pantheona. Also healing. Mara got COVID? Oh no, really? I mean, who cares? Like, it's not like you can't move when you have COVID in most cases. Cavolo di Palermo. Thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Grazie. Hi man, welcome to the stream, dude. You're gonna enjoy your stay. Come stai? Drama Queen, you know him, Drama Queen. Yeah, he's probably, oh guys, I have Corona, I'm COVID, I'm gonna die, you know. I have many Italian friends, you know. In real life. I mean, I know many friends of mine had also COVID, you know, but it was nothing crazy for them. Of course, it depends on the person. Some people have like a rougher or harder time, but some people have like, it's like cold, you know, when you are cold. And after a couple of days, they were just fine. And by the way, guys, let me know in the chat, did you get already vaccine? I got vaccine, the BioNTech one, 2 times. You're not lagging? No. Archangel is creeping, the trolley at the bottom left side. I like your voice, thank you, man, appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, some people, I don't know why, but they're like, I'm not gonna get vaccinated. Because they are just, I want to do that. But I believe in long terms, these people, they're gonna be kind of in trouble, you know? Because I believe also that you can't do anything in real life until you get it. GG is gonna be called I can't control my units. Bullshit elf. And that's gonna be an even score now. Archangel was able to win this one. The score is going to be 2-2. Well, the USA is screwed with, because anti-vax people exist. We aren't required to wear mask or have mandatory vaccines. More like, oh really? I mean, USA has always been like a special place, dude. It's like, for me, it's like a Comic-Con. You know what I'm saying when I hear about USA? A guy told me, and I don't know if this is the truth or not, but I was laughing so hard. Like, you know, Germany, guys, Germany is famous for the autos, you know, for the cars. Like, Germany is really very, I mean, the most famous cars in the universe, in the entire world, are made from Germans. Like Mercedes, Audi, Volkswagen, you know, BMW, all this good stuff is created in Germany. And you know a person who is working in Mercedes, because I'm living really close to Stuttgart, which is the thing, you know. Bilbo Baggins, my man, 8 months already. Bilbo, this is gonna be a night to remember, man. Thank you so much.
Bilbo_Baggins just resubscribed for 8 months. Ahoy. You step into the road, and if you don't keep your feet, there is no knowing where you might be swept off to.
Thank you so much once again, man. Appreciate that. Thanks for the huge support. By the way, yeah, I mean, do you guys know what is the thing called? Like, you have the, how can I say, English heart. Like the brake, you know, the brake pedal, you know, on the car. Some woman was actually driving with her Mercedes in US into a shop, and then she was kinda was acting like an innocent person and was like, it's Mercedes' fault that I was doing that. Why? Because the brake pedal was too small, and she got, you know, the jury gave her right, and Mercedes had to pay like millions of dollars, which is kind of crazy. In Germany, that would never be possible, you know, but in USA, everything is possible, dude. Everything is possible in US, my friends. I'm from what I've heard, but I would love to visit US regardless. I believe it's like a world country, you know. Everybody should be in at least one time in his life in US. I believe it's like a phenomenal country, very, very different from everything else what I've seen so far in my life. I would love to be in Miami Beach, Florida, Washington DC, New York City, all this good stuff. But of course, it's a huge country, right? And I believe going there 1 time or 2 times is not gonna get you the chance to see everything what is needed. So you potentially need to invest like a full year there to see half of the picture, you know. Have you ever heard about Skoda finishing production till the end of the year? There is a huge lack of microchips and they simply can't make more cars. Prices getting real. In Poland, prices went up extremely, like about 20% for more stuff. I heard about it, but I don't know if it's confirmed yet. But keep in mind that Skoda is also Skoda belongs to Volkswagen, so it's pretty like Volkswagen is the main company who owns Audi, Porsche, and also Skoda, and Opel too. You know, all these companies, they belong to Volkswagen. Orcs for these archers on the field now. We have seen the same matchup before as well, but it was the other way around. So it was like Archangel was playing Mordor and Andy Brandy was playing Elves. Now it's the other way around in the game number 5 in the best of 9 challenge, and Elves, they seem to struggle quite a lot. Lamborghini, I mean, those cars are kind of premium cars, you know, not normal people can drive. In Turkey it's also kind of crazy, my friend. Like in Turkey you see like very old cars, like from 1990, 1995, this kind of cars, and they are still expensive as hell. That's crazy. Like how much they need to pay. In Germany it's like that. I don't know about your country, but maybe you can let me know. In Germany it's like that. When you buy yourself a brand new car for like $100,000, for example, and you use the car for like a year, the price is going down a lot. Like a car which used to cost 100,000 a year ago will cost you only 70,000 a year later. You lose like 30% of the initial investment in like 12 months, you know, which is kind of crazy. But in Turkey it's not like that. In Turkey you buy a car for 100,000, you sell the car 1 year later for 150,000. That was crazy stuff, you know. Lancers. Level 4.
Brace yourselves.
Very expensive cars in Turkey. If you disagree, you're a traitor. I mean, dude, it's so funny, you know. Some old people, they are making me funny, you know. When somebody is criticizing something about Turkey, the old people are going always crazy, like, oh, show me your phone, show me your phone. So unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? That's how can you have brain cells? I don't get it, dude. Somebody, I was watching a video, I was laughing so hard. Some, you know, young people, the young generation was kind of complaining about the current stage of Turkey, economical wise, you know what I'm saying? That they have like rough time finding a job, that the school system is kind of messed up, that they have like a hard time, you know, trying to get through the life. And then the older people, the people, you know, are so crazy, like, show me your phone. Then the guy is showing the phone, which is not even an iPhone or something, a normal cell phone, you know what I'm saying? And the guy says, yeah, you invest like 300 euro for your phone, and then you are crying about money. So funny, dude. Phone is not luxury, guys. Everybody in 2021 should be able to get a phone, you know what I'm saying? It should not be a luxury in your life. Yeah. The Lancer is going down though. Let's take a look into the current command points. 550 for Mordor and 550 for Elves, so it's pretty even. Elves actually having a great defense around this side. Archers behind, pikemen in the front line. Very well, very nice. Very good. Government control over health is naturally gonna scare a large portion of the country. Not hard to predict that. Yeah, but like, I believe you are gonna act like that until somebody who's close to you dies, you know. If somebody, again, I don't believe in this kind of propaganda stuff. I know there are so many theories about what it could be, and that this is like a controlling thing, and everybody who dies from any reason is being like, okay, this person died from corona even though he was having a car accident or something like that. I've heard many stories and theories about that one. But I know somebody who died from corona, and I know it was corona indeed, you know. Pikes, archers, lancers. Creeping though, lots of units. The goblin or the spider layer has been taken down. The Nazgul is recovering over time. That's a huge elven army, but I believe he will be outspammed eventually. A lot of archers on the field, guys. Holding only 4 archer battalions. I believe he should be able to defend himself if he has some Easterlings to keep those archers protected against the Lancers. Never mind. Beautiful trample is coming in clutch into the Orc Archer army. Foresight has been used from the Elven player to increase the vision into range of these units. And Mordor wasn't able to attack one time back yet, and that's why positioning is the key to victory. You need to be positioning yourself all the time. And Archangel is actually getting back into the game strong. Beautiful Sonic song in the meantime from the young Tom Bombadil, who has also armor inspiring leadership, which means armor and additional combat experience. So less armor than the thing that lands, the armor buff, but also combat experience, which the armor buff doesn't provide you. If this makes sense for you guys. Tom Bombadil is also a bit more squishy in this game, unlike in Rise of the Witch King, in which it's kind of unkillable. I've never seen somebody trying to kill Tom Bombadil. Every time we see him being summoned, everybody is disengaging, even in the late game. Cut a shot on your face, son. Beautiful. In the meantime, and you know what I'm also kind of curious about? Why is nobody going for a transition into the Mirkwoods, guys? I've not seen this one time yet. I have seen many Elven gameplay in the tournament too, but I've barely seen or ever seen the transition into the barracks level 2 for the Mirkwoods. People are playing without that all game long. The barracks number 2 is coming up. Remember, there are no Linden Horse Archer units in the game in BFME 2. These units are not existing, but we have Glorfindel now, who has a different plate of purity. Can only be used when dismounted, so you can only use it when you are on foot. And when you do that, you are getting 50% increased damage, and you are for 10 seconds immune to damage. You are invulnerable. You're like Thanos with 6 Infinity Stones, long story short. The Malon tree is getting bursted down. Very well done here from the Orcs of Mordor. Lorien better than Mirks in BFME 2, I guess. Maybe. I don't know why. I mean, they're also expensive, maybe that's why. They cost 90 command points against 60, and they cost 700 against 300. So they cost like 2.5 times the amount of money from Lorien warriors, and also 50% more command points. Maybe that's why. And also the upgrade is gonna cost you 850. So it's not cheap by all means.
Like the wind.
Let your bow sink. But he's being surrounded now. There is no way he gets out from this. Get the money at least. Get the money at least. Okay, he got the money. That's good. Could be better, but it's okay. Level 3, almost level 3. And the amount of EXP you get from killing farms until you hit level 4 is kind of insane. Like, you can level up any hero from level 1 to level 4 in no time. Look his damage, guys. This guy is so strong. Holy moly. What is this damage, my friend? Full level. He's fine, trust me. Like, he has Blade of Purity. But the Nazgul, oh, he's level 5 only. If we would, I can't even talk. I was mumbling. If he would be level 6 though, would be nice. Does he have heal? Nope. But he has Eagle Summon, and he's gonna get in the range to use the Eagle Summon. For Blade of Purity, now is the time for him to shine. Oh, big commitment. Nice one. The 10 seconds are almost gone, and now Mouth of Sauron. I want to see how much EXP he will get when he kills the guy. He has almost the power points for the heal. Maybe he's trying to fish that. Oh, fishing power points now. Use heal. Yeah, use. Nice. Oh my, don't tell me he will get away. Don't tell me he will get away.
He's approaching.
Oh, approaching. He's blocking. Oh, he died. But he killed also the Nazgul. The Eagles are cleaning up. He was almost able to get away, but nobody got experience. I believe he killed himself. Like, you see that, guys? Nobody was able to get experience for killing Glorfindel. Not the Easterlings and not Mouth of Sauron. I believe he killed his own Glorfindel with the Eagles. I can't confirm though. The Eagles are coming. Mordor has 9 power points only. Indy is kinda behind. Eagle Summon and 3 power points after that one. Mouth of Sauron is only level 1. Level 3 is needed for the Evil Eye. Level 4 is needed for the Daubt. Level 10 is needed for the Descent, which is gonna make the enemy units fight against each other. Small trades going on. Nazgul is back on the field. No, that's a brand new Nazgul. The other one was level 5, keep in mind. Double Tavern, Haradrim Palace coming up now for the Easterlings. Remember, he was losing the Haradrim Palace as well as the level 3 Slaughterhouse to the Eagle Summon. The attack is gonna come in clutch now. We will see how much damage he will be able to deal. Like, people with Vex can or still transmit to, yeah, exactly. That's what people need to understand. That when you are vaccinated, that means not that you can't get the virus anymore and that you can't transmit to other people. It doesn't mean that way, by the way. The Malon tree is going down. Mouth of Sauron now, level 4 already has a Daubt, which is an active debuff. And look at that. They lose armor and damage and also movement speed for 30 seconds. For 30 seconds. And also, just like the Dread Visage, it's able to nullify enemy leadership bonuses and buffs from the spellbook, like Rallying Call, for example. TLO, C3, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay, man. Thank you so much. Dread Visage is available, but he's being outnumbered. And also Spark Boomman, thanks for the follow, man. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Appreciate that, appreciate you. Oh, Evil Eye, beautiful Evil Eye, holy. Nice, 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 nice. He killed a lot. Has splash damage similar to the Easter Light from Gandalf, like the evil version of the Easter Light, the Evil Eye. Self-explaining. But I believe the Easter Light hits a bit harder. Yes, it should, because Gandalf is more expensive and you need to also get Gandalf to level 7. While Mouth of Sauron is cheaper and also gets access to the Evil Eye with level 3. The Troll Lair, 3 Nazgûls against 1 Troll. Who's gonna win? Nazgûls are going to win. Level 6 is needed, by the way. Hey Jonas, welcome. Eagles should be able to pick up 4 heroes. I mean, they would be able in real life. Yeah, at least 4 heroes. I mean, in the films they were so big, you know, they could, like, they were kinda gods, you know what I'm saying? Not contested. Nobody was able to deal with them in the films. Like, imagine how much work they did in the films. Like, starting with the first film, The Fellowship of the Ring, in which they were able to save Gandalf from Orthanc, you know, from Saruman. And then in the Return of the King, they were able to save the Men of the West from the Nazgûls. They were kind of killing those fell beasts in no time. They were able to save Frodo Baggins and Samwise Gamgee, but they were not able to save the elves this time. Beautiful barrage. Nice, nice, nice. But he was able to save a couple of them. So just go back, and level 6, almost level 7, by the way. Keep in mind that levels here are able to get to level 10, even normal units, unlike in Rise of the Witch King. And in Battle of 5 Armies, they saved everybody, yes. They saved literally everybody. There was a huge army of goblins coming, Gundabad warriors, and then the eagles came, boom. GG, well played, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the guy is like a one-man army, dude. I wish we could be seeing this dude also in the films, but yeah, that was not the case. Glorfindel. Why you say it's hard for me to say it. Saruman. Should I say Saruman? Saruman. It's hard. I mean, I used to call him always Saruman, you know? I don't know why. Saruman. Saruman. Should I say Saruman? That sounds so wrong, man. Why? Saruman. 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 Glorfindel killed many Balrogs in the books. Yeah, he was able. Wasn't he the one who was killing Gothmog, the daddy of Balrogs? I think yes, right? Which is kind of impressive if you ask me. Look at the positioning. Level 5. You should be able to get in safety. Trample is incoming. I believe this is gonna be another game which is gonna last. Look, do you see the skill level or skill gap between these two players is almost non-existing, that those games are always ending up with 25 power points from the spellbook? It's crazy.
Lorien Archers, ready for battle.
Lorien Archers, ready for battle. 23, almost 24 power points collected by the Elven player. And full command points, by the way. On the other side, Mordor is down to 650. Any Brandy is kind of down a lot. But even in the super late game, no transition into the Mirkwoods just yet. The difference here between is Gloryite wants to force us to accept his opinion, as we are not forcing anybody to accept ours.
Protect these lands.
My body, my choice. Yeah, I mean, that's also true. Yeah, I mean, nobody should be or can, you know, force you what you are supposed to do. Makes kind of sense. Snaker1 1996, thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Means a lot to me. Hope you're gonna enjoy your stay. Welcome to the stream. Okay guys, so basically elves have now 25 power points collected. Here's also Agent Smith now on the field. The next game starts 2000 resources, please. This is best of 9 challenge for the league. They have like a league, you know, the top 10 list. Where can I buy this game? Exclamation mark BFME 2 in the chat. You can download this game for free, my friends. You can download and install the game for free. You don't need to pay a single penny. The slaughterhouse is going down. The game is abundant, so abundant from the company. There is no reason of being scared or afraid of making something illegally. You can't buy this game legally anymore. That's not possible. The game is not being sold anymore. The only way you can buy this is buy it as a second hand from somebody else. And these games are quite overpriced. You need to pay $100 for a super old game, which you shouldn't, you know. And that's why you can download them nowadays for free and play them online with your friends or with us. We can become your friends. Oh, he went actually for the end summon. Looks like the Ents are going to war. Look at the fat Ent, guys. This guy was having a rough time during the pandemic, huh?
The Ents are going to war. It is likely that we go to our doom. Wash the ash of the Ents.
And GG. And GG is gonna be called, that's it. The Ents were able to finish off Mordor this time, not Isengard.